Hey guys, Lucy Fluffy here, and in this video I'm just going to be telling you some of my improvement ideas I have for Animal Jam that I really badly want in this game. I've already done an improvements for Animal Jam video, like ideas that I had for Animal Jam, so there might be a couple ones that I had in that video last time, but this is going to be an updated version because I've thought of so many more ideas since then. Alright, the first improvement I have for Animal Jam, I'm pretty sure I said it in my last Animal Jam ideas video, but I really think that we should have a feature for a recycling lock on some of our items. Like some of your incredibly rare items that you'll be afraid that would get recycled by somebody if you got hacked, you could like select the item that you want, and then a bubble would come up and say like create a recycle lock, and then you could create a password. It would be long, of course, so it would be harder for somebody to crack. So whenever somebody ever clicked on this item or something to recycle it, it wouldn't recycle it unless you knew the password. So that way your rare items would be safer, and if somebody hacked you, they wouldn't be able to recycle your entire inventory like one at a time, like the entire inventory. The same would probably go for your animals and your dens. You could have a feature for that too, because when people hack you, they are just rude. They recycle everything you've worked for. Your dens, your animals, your inventory. I mean, they don't even show any mercy in your account. So yeah, we need recycling locks. Enter a password so you can't recycle it. Alright, the next improvement I have for Animal Jam is also regarding the clothes. You know how you can only put like one item on each part of your body at a time? Your head, and you can only have one item, and your back, your feet, your tail. Well, I can't tell you how many times that I've wanted to put a hat on and sunglasses, but sunglasses count as a head item too. And so I think we should be able to put on more than one of the same type of item on. Not only would you be able to put wear face items and a hat, but people could create even crazier outfits than they do now. Either that, or they could create more places on your body to have items. Like the face wouldn't count as the head. Or you could have different shoes on the back feet and different shoes on the front feet or something. But I really think we should be able to put more than one of the same type of item on at the same time. Okay, the next improvement I want for Animal Jam, and I'm pretty sure other people have mentioned it before, but you know how when you recycle an item, you click the recycling button, you have this amazing recycling feature where you just select everything you want to recycle, and it's just so easy and it saves so much time. Well, I really, really want that feature for trading. I mean, you go to trade and it's just so irritating. It is the hardest thing ever. Look, I'm going to click on this person. Let's say I want to trade for this spike collar. Now, I usually have furniture that I'm going to trade. For some reason, the furniture, all the stuff at the bottom of your inventory goes to the top, but it doesn't do that for clothes, which is incredibly irritating. So you have to go all the way to the bottom to click what you want, and then you have to go all the way through inventory trying to find what you need. It's not only that is what's irritating, is let's say I'm right here in my inventory. Let's say I click this fire pit. It's there. Now, I want the nether item. And then it takes me right back to the beginning, technically the end of the inventory, and loses my place of where I was. I mean, it didn't used to be like that. Ever since they changed the trading system the last time, they messed it up, and it doesn't save your place of where you were in your inventory now, so you have to frantically search for where you were every single time, and it takes 10 times longer to add an item to a trade. This is a big pain in the butt when I'm trying to transfer my items to my backup accounts. I would just love to be able to select the items to trade. It would take me 5 seconds instead of 5 minutes just to add 20 items to a trade. I honestly wouldn't care that much that the beginning is at the end when you get in your inventory if they just saved your space, your spot of where you were in your inventory when you added your last item. it's a pain to have to keep going down in your inventory just for one item. And it's like by the time I get my trade already, that like the person's gone or the person someone else is trading them, and it is just a really big pain in the butt. Animal Jam, please fix this. No, nothing else is irritating me more than this. The next idea I have for Animal Jam, it's kind of like I'm gonna say like 2 in 1 here, but the first out of the two is I think that we should have a weather forecast, like a weather man type of thing in the Jammer Central. Like it tells you the weather for the week, but then it actually happens. Like let's say it says it's gonna rain on Tuesday, and then Tuesday comes and we actually have like a rain animation coming down on Animal Jam, and it's all dark and gloomy, and it would look awesome, and everyone would have umbrellas out, and it would actually be raining, and it was just so cool. And then let's say in the winter time, it says snow on Friday, and so it starts snowing at Christmas time in January and everything, and then everybody would be dressed all wintry and in their warm coats and everything. It would just be so cool. In the summertime, it would probably be a little bit boring because it would mostly just be sun or something, but it would tell us like what the temperature is and everything in Animal Jam. I just think that would be really fun. A fun thing to come on Animal Jam and see every day. It would feel like you're really in the world and not on a game. Alright, and for the second part of that topic, you know how every season Animal Jam changes Jamal Township to match the season? Like right now it's fall, and in the wintertime it's all frozen and beautiful, but you notice how the rest of the lands aren't like that? I get that not all of them can be like that because Crystal Sands is a summer place, and Coral Canyons is like gonna be always hot and everything, but I really think that Animal Jam should add that animation on that type of season change in Serapia Forest and the Temple of Zios and maybe Appendale, because those are like forest places and they could like easily be like Jamal Township and have the seasons change. Maybe not Kimbar Outback because that looks like a place that would be like the desert and be hot too, but other places they should have like leaves in these places too, and snow in these places too. I get that they decorate them with just a couple decorations like in the Christmas time and everything, but it just doesn't look the same when it doesn't have the fall trees and everything and the snow everywhere. See, it never looks different all year round. Like I used to play another game called Build-A-Bearville, and they had, whenever they changed the seasons, they did it everywhere, all over the map. If it snowed, there was snow everywhere on every single place on the map. There were leaves on every part of the map. And all they had to do was change it every year. I mean, it's not like it would be much work once they actually get it done. All they'd have to do is create the pictures, different seasons for the lands one time, and then they would just be able to switch it every single year like they did for Jamal Township. The same goes for our dens. I really think that we should have the seasons changed in our dens too, the ones that are normal, like the treehouse den and everything. Because I would love to see the leaves change in there instead of having to fill my den with a bunch of fall trees and this fall and a bunch of snow piles in the winter and then make my den all laggy. If they made my den full with snow, I wouldn't have to do that. Okay, the next one is pretty small, but I bet I'm not the only one that misses this feature. Look at this. My animal is naked. I'm wearing clothes right now, Animal Jam, and the bubble is not showing me that I'm wearing items like it used to. It's like, did they think this feature was not needed? Did they feel they had to get rid of it because it was just a waste of animation or something, or graphics? I don't know what to call it, but come on, Animal Jam. I loved looking at my animal in that little bubble and seeing it wearing clothes. And that was like most of the fun of my outfits. I love to see the animation, the clothes on my animal in the bubble in the picture. And now it's just gone. I mean, one of my favorite parts of looking in there was when I had a funny mask or something on. Like in the wintertime, whenever I put on a reindeer mask and had a giant red nose, the nose was huge in the picture, like especially for Arctic wolves. The nose, it looked hilarious right there, and now when you put it on, your animal is just naked, and now you can't even see your funny outfit in your picture. Please, Animal Jim, bring this back. You used to have that. It was there for the longest time. Why'd you take it away? Really? I'm sure I'm not the only one that misses that. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all of my improvement ideas that I have for Animal Jam at the time, and I'm really hoping that they do some of these, because every single day I just log on and I have these thoughts, and I just really wish they would do something about it. I would just wait update after update, but none of the things I've been wanting to happen have happened yet, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed. So let me guys know what kind of improvements you want for Animal Jam in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video.